Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I don't know if you can see it. I am covered from the neck down in rash from the amoxicillin. I got those antibiotics due to an infection, and literally after I completed it, and I had all of the pills taken in the last week, I got this horrible rash, which is a delayed allergic reaction. So I have a couple of things that I need to be worried about, but at the moment there are no other symptoms presenting themselves other than a horrible itchy rash. I'm gonna attempt to show you, but I don't think the camera will fully pick that up. Yeah, so okay, so you can see a little bit here. Yeah, you can see it right there, but the camera doesn't pick it up as well as it is. So I've been constantly scratching. I'm exhausted because I cannot sleep from the itching. It will probably spread to my face pretty quick. It's already up to here. I've been kind of tracking it with pictures, and well, it's not fun. Most of the itching is in my hands, which I guess I'm grateful for, because I suppose there could be other places that I could be itching right now, and those places could be much worse. So I guess I'm okay. But it probably does mean that I'm not gonna upload for at least a few days. I mean, it is the weekend right now, but I think it's raining. Sorry, I got distracted for a moment. But yeah, right now there's not much I can do. I've tried vinegar, I've tried just washing my hand with mild soap, which is recommended online. But people are telling me that I should get a cream, so I might have to go to the emergency room to get one, since it's the weekend and my normal doctor is not available ever in the weekends. So yeah, there's that. So as you can guess, I did not go to the Christmas market today because of the enormous itching. I'm sorry, I'm itching so bad. There's just nothing I can do right now. It's so bad. But yeah, I don't really know what to say other than that. The only thing I can say is that I no longer need to worry as much about my budget for my room renovation, because I asked my dad for Christmas to help me out with that, and he said, yep, absolutely no problem. I will I will pay for the walls and the floor. So that's a huge load off of me, money wise and saving wise. So that's fantastic. My god, the itching is so bad. I'll have to see what kind of a budget that I get. Hopefully, with a little bit of luck, I might be able to put the curtains in there as well. I mean, it's only a small window, so I only need two curtains, you know, with a system. And what's hanging in front of that is gonna be removed, and I'm gonna use a blackout screen or a blackout thing just to make sure that I can actually sleep, because there's a lamppost right outside which is really bright, which wouldn't bother me as much if it was maybe a little bit further away, but it's literally in front of the window. So yeah, I'm gonna need a blackout curtain thingy. I don't even know what to call it right now. I'm just, yeah. So at least I don't need to be worried about that, which means that I technically have just about enough for all the decorations that I want, the closets and stuff. So the bookcases, and hopefully that will mean that I can start in January. Yeah, I should be able to. Anyway, how exactly I'm gonna do this is still to be determined, in a way of I don't really know how I'm gonna move all of the stuff out of the way, and it's gonna be a big thing. Because like I said, I'm gonna need to do the walls first, then the floor, and this I think, yeah, I'm gonna do the walls first, then the floor, and there's that. I will be looking for accents. With that saying, I don't really know what to call them at this point. You can push them up to the ceiling and they'll have a nice pattern. They'll make like a nice rim, I guess, rim or trim on the side of the ceilings, and maybe something in the middle to make it look fancy. I don't really know yet. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to scratch. Wish me luck. Oh, yeah, no. So there's that. I still have not really decided what I'm gonna paint the walls at. I do know if... I hope I don't get it on my head. But yeah, I don't know what to paint the walls yet. I think I'm just gonna go with a white or an off-white. Something more cream based, maybe around the pinkish side, which I just realized, I mean, brush color. Yeah, brush color. No, I'm just kidding. But slightly, very slightly pink, almost unnoticeable, you know, just off-white, pinkish kind of color. Salmon, I guess you would call it. Very, very lightly to make it aesthetically pleasing, I guess. Sorry, the itching is distracting me so bad, and I'm actually tearing right now because of the itching, and it's ridiculous. I know I'm probably making it worse by scratching, by the way, but I cannot help myself. It's really, really, really bad. The bookcases themselves will be a dark brown, like mahogany kind of color, or at least that's what I'm intending. If for some reason a different color bookcase will become cheaper, then I might go with that, depending on what it is. I mean, I kind of wanted to build the bookcases myself. I had wood picked out for that, but at the moment, I mean, since my dad is paying for the walls and the floor and hopefully the curtains, I mean, that would be fantastic, because those curtains are hideous, the ones that are hanging right now. Then I don't need anything expensive, by the way, just something cheap. What was I saying? I'm sorry. Yeah, I have some really, really beautiful decorations chosen out, including a fake tree. I'm not kidding. There is a fake blossom tree. I mean, I had hoped to find something like that, but I didn't know it was actually available. And for some reason today it came into the front page of the place where I usually order my items, and they have fake trees that look extremely realistic, in all sorts of sizes and shapes. They have different colors as well, and yeah, it's gonna be like a cherry tree, a young cherry tree, and I'm gonna have that in my room somewhere in the corner with the books, so that gives you a little bit of an idea. I might put lights in it, I'm not 100% sure at this point. And like I said, there are different sizes. The smallest one is about $60 euro, excuse me, 60-ish euro, and then going up from there, the bigger ones are the one that I would like the most but cannot afford, and I'm definitely not going to be able to have, is about 250 euro. And sorry, the most expensive one, the really big one, which actually does still fit into my room, believe it or not, is over 1,000. But they are gorgeous. They are absolutely gorgeous. And the idea is to have at least one of those smaller trees. It's still quite big, it's still quite cute, and I'll have probably some lights in it, some Christmas lights or whatnot. Excuse me if you see me tearing up. I cannot help it. The itching is so bad. I'm trying to ignore it. I can't. For the life of me, it feels like I'm covered in mosquito bites. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just really bad. So, yeah. That's just one of the decorations. I was hoping to have an armchair as well, but I think that might be wishful thinking. I mean, my room isn't that kind of big, but the dryer is still in the way. If I take the dryer out, chances are I might have that space. But it will be up against a bookcase, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Just means that I'll need to move the chair every time I want to grab a book from behind it, which in some cases armchairs can be quite heavy, at least the ones that I'm thinking of. But yeah, at least it will be very beautiful. Jesus. So again, I'm really trying to ignore the itching again. Yeah. At some point I was actually thinking about a cloud ceiling. Doing a DIY cloud ceiling, because you cannot actually buy those. But I decided against it for many different reasons. One of them being it does get dirty. It does hold on a lot of junk, I guess, floating around in the air. So it would be very unhygienic, and eventually those clouds would get dirty, and you cannot clean it because it's just basically like the inside of a pillow, like not the feathery ones, but the sorry, like the wool ones, you know. Yeah, the itching is absolutely driving me mad. So my dad also has a lot of alcohol bottles, as you probably know. I saved a couple of them because I found them to be aesthetically pleasing. They are very pretty, very beautiful, very detailed on the bottoms themselves. I will, however, have to remove the labels, which I find a little bit sad, because I actually like the labels of some of the bottles, but it's not gonna go with what I'm planning, which is to fill it up with colored water and then use what are they called? My brain is so bad right now. Little things where you usually put your glass on. I know the word, it's just not coming to me right now. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but I think it's a coaster. You have some that light up, and I would really like to get some LED coasters so I can put the bottles on them, and then the color water will just light up. And I have those in the bookcases like magical bottles, because some of those bottles, it's just a shame to throw them away. They're just so beautiful, and it just fits the magical aesthetic. Again, tearing, I'm sorry. On one hand, I still want to try the projector, but I just don't think it's gonna work out. I'm just gonna end up selling it. But I'll try it, and if I like what I'm doing with it, if I like the scenes enough, I'll probably still sell this one, and then I'll just buy a better one, because this one's kind of shit. That is if I can get it to work, because here's the funny part of this stupid beamer. It wouldn't even play YouTube videos. It would play the advertisements in front of the YouTube videos, but not the YouTube videos themselves. So that was mildly infuriating. Me and my social worker were actually laughing about that and making jokes that it was I just said the word, come on. Advertisement beamer, especially for advertisement. I'm sure there must be something in the settings or something. But the Wi-Fi is just really, really bad in my bedroom, which it requires. So I have absolutely no idea if it's gonna work. And so there is that. But even if it does, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. It just depends at this point in time. Yeah. And the rest of the decorations that I had picked out are not that expensive. I should be able to buy those at once. It's just the most expensive things that I'm gonna be buying are the armchair, which is, well, to be determined, because I haven't actually picked one out yet. Maybe you can get one secondhand from a store, a secondhand store nearby. They actually deliver them at home to your home as well. So yeah, I'll have to see if I can find something decent, something beautiful. I'm looking for a little bit of an old kind of vibe. Something dark brown, little, hopefully made of leather, because that's what I would personally like. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but it's personal preference, and I do like leather. So there's that. Yeah. Right now, I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna have to end this video here because the itching is just getting worse. I hope you enjoyed this update. I know it's not exactly what I want to do. Yeah. I'm gonna wish you all a very good night, a very good day, a very good evening, and a very good morning, I guess, if I haven't said that yet. And hopefully I will see you on Monday, but I'm not counting on it, because even if my internet is up, I'm expecting this to be a whole lot worse, mainly because it only started today and it's been spreading ever since. It's not yet on my face. I can feel my face is very puffy. I can see it as well. It's definitely swollen, but right now the rash is up to here. You can barely see it, but it's up to here, and about 3 hours ago it was still on my neckline. So it's definitely getting worse. I'm not expecting this to be over anytime soon. There was one person online who said that they had this shit for 2 weeks. Obviously I'm not gonna wait 2 weeks to upload again. If I have internet, I will do my best to upload. If the itching is not too bad, and hopefully I can get a cream, but I'm really not looking forward to actually having to go to the emergency room for a damn cream. It's just embarrassing. So, but yeah. Please remember, I love you no matter what, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Have a good night, and please ignore the tearing up. Yeah. Have a good night. Bye.